Hello there, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm here today to do a curriculum review of Spelling UC Listen and Write Level A. That's the very first one. If you're new around here, my name is Peggy from Teacher Friend and I do educational content. I am a former public school teacher and a current homeschool mom. So I'm excited, let's go. At the beginning of this book, you're going to find a lot of really great information. This curriculum was written by a former teacher, and this teacher has some really great things to say. I didn't agree with all of them, but I thought it was really good information to have and helpful for teaching your kiddo. So at the back of the book, you're going to find the lessons, and it's going to start out with really simple: dad, cat, gas, and then those ones are going to repeat, and then it's going to get harder with harder words and more words, but still that's just still simple CVC words, but here it's including the I and the A here, and it just gets progressively harder, but not at a difficult pace. I think they really do a good job of increasing the difficulty. So here you're going to have 4 letters there, and then by the end you're going to have, these are the last 2 lessons, you're going to have 5 letters there. But by the time you get to the end, I think that your student should be able to do that. Now on to the student workbook. When you first start the workbook, you're gonna find an awesome checklist, which I love, to use correct pencil grip, follow the handwriting guide, use lowercase letters, and say the sound as you write. Make sure if you are saying the sound as you write that you are saying them correctly. What I like about this is that it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different letters, and they are primarily based off of letter C. So if you can write C, you can write these letters. So you got C and then a C with the line down, C with the line up, C with the line and the swoop, and an S, which is also similar to C. So, and then for these words that they're gonna write, they just need to know these letters. Here, they give them tracing boxes. I love that they have boxes for the kids to write in, and they can trace them, and then even when they get down here, they still can they can trace the vowel, and the vowel is hinted for them in a gray box, which it will also be later on. One thing that I would have changed if I was writing this curriculum is I would have had some lines here, because the writing lines are really helpful for kids learning to write. So that would have been helpful. That's something that I would change. Another thing about this that I don't love is that there's 2 different kinds of handwriting: Zahner Blosser and Danielian. Zahner Blosser is the one where it's pretty straight lines. So it'd be like this, except it wouldn't have this little swoop. So it's not fancy in any way, it's called ball and stick. And then Danielian is got, like, you know, the fancy swoops, and it's more cursive like. Anyway, so this seems to be, some of the letters seem to be like a weird mix of the 2, which confuses me. So like I was saying, this A would just have a line down, and this T wouldn't have this swoop here. And that's not something that I would have done if I were making this curriculum, but you know, I'm not. So you only do 10 minutes a day of this, and then you move on. So I like that. I like that it's the same amount of time every day, and you know, as expected, it's, you know, it's going to be very similar every day. It's going to have a good progression. I like that. So Then you're gonna move on, and it's gonna get to be less handwriting practice. Here's just one line, and they're adding in another vowel, and they don't have the letters, the vowels to trace there, but they still get the gray box, so they still know that it's a vowel at this point. Then here, this is just going to be dictation. They don't get the gray boxes anymore, but you know, hopefully by this point they are ready for that. And then they're going to move on here, and they're going to have 4 letters, but they get the gray boxes back for their vowels. And then they're going to get 5 letters, and they're going to get their gray box for their vowels. And then they're going to have 5 letters, no gray boxes. So it gets progressively harder. I'm excited to try this with my daughter. We've been practicing these beginning letters, and she knows how to spell these from some of her apps and, you know, other practice things that we've been doing. So she knows how to spell these words. She just needs to learn to write them, because being able to spell them and being able to write them are different skills. So, but I think if she can write these letters, that she can be successful at this. And we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to try it. It seems like a good curriculum, and it wasn't very expensive. And that's my review. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If there's any questions that you have, anything that I didn't answer, please write them in the comments below. And if there's any other curriculum reviews you'd like to see, write them below. If you like this video and you'd like to see more content from me, please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, my name is Peggy from Teacher Friend. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.